What's up, Say Less fam? Back again with another one of my videos. As you can tell, we're getting right into the video. I'm showing y'all my in-person location right now. Now, this is an inline store location. Yes, but we also have had a kiosk location in a different mall. So we've had an experience with two malls, good foot traffic inside those malls. And, it helped us build momentum to become a six-figure business, which turns into the domino effect. As some of you don't know, my name is co-founder Trenton Scott, co-founder of the clothing brand, and established it in 2020 with a motivation to inspire our generation to do more and say less. Check us out at Say Less Lifestyle. Click the link in my description if you want a six-figure brand. Click the link in my description for my ebook and my one-on-one coaching program. DM me for payment plans. DM me on Instagram. I can answer some of the questions you have, whatever the situation may be, because I want to see everyone succeed. The least you could do while I give you this value in exchange for this value, because nothing in life is for free, go ahead, subscribe down below, like, comment, share on the video. Do that YouTube-y stuff for the algorithm so I can provide more value to more and more people. With that being said, as you can tell, we're inside of the mall. Now, it's pretty dead. It's a quiet day. It's about to close anyway right now. So with that being said, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're getting right into it as far as talking about how having this store location and any store location that I've had has only bettered my brand, and how it specifically bettered my brand in detail. So first is from all the way when we established in 2020 up until 2022, February 2022 is when we became a six-figure business, and we had our $15,000 month, which led to several other months in being a consistent six-figure business. As you can tell, we don't have much in here right now. We do have this boutique style, but we're getting ready to close up this store location and ready for the next step and stepping stone. So like I said, we had a kiosk in the Walden Galleria Mall, and we also have this inline location. We had the kiosk before this inline location. So we had the kiosk for about 6 months, and we had this in-store location for about 6 months. And I say that we got more orders and more interactions with our brand in this in-person location, only because it's an actual store rather than being out in the middle of the mall at a kiosk location. So I do recommend both. I do recommend trying out an in-person location, especially a kiosk, and because it's more like a pop-up shop, and obviously it's more opportunity to get people to know your brand, because people do not know my brand. As you see, there's Forever 21 right there, H&M. These are brands that have been established. This brand is not been established for more than 5 years. So with that being said, obviously our social media platforms have allowed us to do great also, because we've built up our social medias, over 500K followers on TikTok, over 80K followers on Instagram. And that has helped us, which this store has helped our social proof in general and how we look as a brand. We are only 3 years in. So with that being said, there's been a lot of ups and downs during this process, but it's been a beautiful process. And this in-person location has taught me a lot. And I'm about to get right into the benefits of this in-person location. This in-person location, and if you do get an in-person location, it is going to extremely help you out and bring value to you in terms of figuring out who your target customer is and really breaking them down to a science, seeing who they are, seeing what they like. You see the in-person impact of your brand, and you really see how powerful your brand can be, because the in-person interaction is amazing. It motivates me, you know what I'm saying? I remain hands-on. As a co-founder of the brand, I remain hands-on with operating it and things of that sort. As you can see, it says locally owned and operated back there. I do have a team. So an in-person location is always going to help you, also going to help you build a team. And it's also going to help you store your storage stuff back here. Obviously, if you have storage, once you become a six-figure brand, you're going to become a little bit messy and you want to stay organized, and an in-person location is going to help you stay organized. Also, an in-person location can help you build momentum. When we got our in-person location in February 2022, which was a kiosk location, we immediately became a six-figure business after that month was over. Because of one, I was giving out several business cards at our kiosk location, and I was interacting with several people that walked by. Because at a kiosk, you're in the middle of the mall, which means that people are walking by you to get to their destinations, which means that you can get their attention. And with that being said, I definitely recommend you getting a banner to sit in front at your in-person location that explains the mission statement behind your brand, because people aren't going to buy that brand. They're going to buy the logo and the meaning behind it. They're not going to, I'm sorry, these people aren't going to buy the clothes, the hoodies, yes, the t-shirts, but you can get hoodies and t-shirts from there. You can get hoodies and t-shirts from there. They're buying your brand because of the logo and the meaning behind it, and sometimes the people involved with it. So with that being said, a store helps you build momentum, and a kiosk location, in-person location, doing pop-up shops and selling merch in person helps you build momentum as seeing the true impact of your brand, and it can motivate you, or you don't see the impact of your brand and it can demotivate you. But either way, you have to make up in your mind that this is what you want to do. You can't go get an in-person location and say, oh, I'm going to still work my part-time job on the side. No, I quit my job in January 2022 as a dishwasher, and it led me to this. Now, I say that because it also, you know what I'm saying, I had to mix my willpower with that. Personally, it was a personal battle. My biggest enemy was me, but at the end of the day, I found it in myself to make sure we paid rent, to make sure we had a profit at that in-store location, and to make sure that we became a six-figure business, because I believed in myself and I was definite. So with that being said, you just have to do everything in your power to make your in-person location look great. But like I said earlier about social proof, an in-person location helps you establish social proof, because if people see that you have a store, especially you have a store inside of the mall, they're going to believe in your brand more. They're going to interact with your brand more. They're going to do all of the above regarding your brand and giving your brand the social proof it needs to get the orders and increase the revenue. Also, this in-person location and having an in-person location will boost your revenue. Now, you know, it's especially helped us when on days maybe we didn't have a great return on our investment with our website and ads and things of that sort. The in-person location always helped us out and picked us up as terms of revenue goes. Now, you know what I'm saying? If you have your in-person location and you're not getting orders or you're having trouble, like I said, hand out business cards. Do a little bit more. There's always something you can do to change something to get better results. So just, you know, it's up to you to think on what you can do, whether it be adding more items, whether it be getting an in-store because it's a better environment. Who knows? But I don't recommend getting an in-store location or an in-line location inside the mall in-line versus a kiosk, because you need to kind of get established. You need to kind of, you know, figure out you got great quality, your true motive behind your brand, your true purpose, your motto, your target audience, and things of that sort. So I say first start off at a kiosk, because sometimes, in some cases, a kiosk is extremely more cheaper than a inline location. Now, this inline location is cheaper than the kiosk we had. Two different malls, but and like I said, this inline location brought more better results for us. So with that being said, it's just a plus investment when your return on your investment is good. Now, as long as you're able to pay your rent every month, and as long as you have the money to restock your merch, and, you know, everything else is going to come. If something's not working, simply change it. But, you know what I'm saying? This is how my in-person location and in-person locations have impacted me and bettered my brand and just simply allowed us to become a six-figure business. Do I think we would have became a six-figure business without the kiosk in February 2022? Yes, I still think we would have, but it would have took longer. With that being said, stop holding yourself back. Make that leap of faith and go ahead and get your in-person location, because I guarantee you it will help your brand succeed. Like, comment, share down below. I appreciate y'all tuning into this video. Let's go.